Hi guys, welcome back to Flora Fun and Food. My name is Lauren and today I'm going to share with you my delicious meatloaf recipe. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start off with our hamburger, and I just buy this from Sam's Club or Costco, and each of these large packages is roughly 5.5 to 6 pounds. Then we need 6 eggs. Then we need 2 packets of onion soup mix. I think this is the secret to the most delicious flavor of this meatloaf. It is like the best meatloaf I've ever had. Then I need 2.5 cups of breadcrumbs. After that, I need a cup of ketchup and a cup of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. Then I need about 4 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, and I just kind of pour with my heart. I put a little extra because I love Worcestershire sauce, but roughly 4 tablespoons. I'll probably do a little more than that. And then same with garlic, about 4 tablespoons, or if you're like me, just dump with your heart. A little bit of salt and pepper to taste. And finally we need 2 onions chopped, and I have these pre-frozen for things like this. Alright, now comes the messy part. It's really no getting around it. You're going to have to use your hands. Alright, so we're just going to kind of mash and mix and knead all of this stuff together. Making sure we're incorporating, all the egg and the breadcrumbs, because that's going to bind it all together. So just give it a nice thorough mixing. Get your hands really cold. And you don't want to mix too much, because then your meatloaf will turn out really, really tough, but you do want to make sure you have everything, pretty well mixed together. Now we're going to preheat our oven to 375. We should have done that earlier, but, I forgot. Then we're going to grease 3 standard sized meatloaf pans, which I believe are 9 inches by 5 inches. And now we're just going to divvy out our mixture into our 3 pans. You could also use 6 mini loaf pans. They work really well, and they're easy for, like 2 people. I used to make these for my grandparents when my grandpa was still alive. And they would freeze them and just heat them up like in the air fryer or something like that. And they said it worked really, really well. It was one of my grandpa's favorite things that I made. So I'm just kind of smashing our mixture down into the pan, just kind of divvying out some to pans that maybe didn't get enough. And finally, before we put it in the oven, we're going to top it with a squirt of ketchup and Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue. Now I'm going to stick a thermometer into a couple of these, because you need to bake these to 165 degrees for them to be safe. There we go. Now these are going to cook for 45 minutes to an hour, or until they reach that 165 degree temperature. Okay, it has been about an hour, and our thermometer says that it's 165 or more on these 2 here. So I'm just going to check the middle one. I'm afraid it didn't get quite as done because it was kind of stuck in the middle of everything. Another trick I like to do when I make these meatloaves is put them on a sheet pan. That way I can just pull them all out at the same time. Alrighty. Oh yeah, these are definitely done. That one's at 173. So now you're going to want to let these rest for about 15 minutes. before you cut into them. Otherwise, they will kind of fall apart. So let them rest, let them cool, and then in about 15 minutes, we'll slice it up and divvy it out for dinner. Okay, our meatloaf is cooled. So we're gonna cut into it and serve it up with just some Brussels sprouts that we had left over from another meal. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and head over to my channel to subscribe for more content like this. And I hope to see you guys again very soon. Thanks guys, bye.